back to another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Let's see, last episode I believe we finished off the quest where we helped Kira with her issue, and I think we were getting a package for her. So I think we're going to follow up on that today. Depending on how the new dog acts, I may or may not have to make a small edit to put the dog in a different room, but my new dog is actually sitting right next to me on this recording, so hopefully he doesn't become all rambunctious. Alright, with that being said, let us all get started.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to take him shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find him, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the Wild Hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Ah yes, the Crones. That is the main storyline that we're on, but we're knocking out a few side quests before we continue on with that. Okay, bring the ingredients to Kira. Alright, so we had just gotten the ingredients, so we need to actually make our way back over there. So let us go ahead and
run, Roach.
Run over there. Alright, Roach, let's go. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Alright, and we're off. Alright, so we made it back, so let's see what she has to say for herself regarding these ingredients. Alright.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
We got what you needed.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Okay.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Well, okay then. That escalated. Or it's about to.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
Cane Vin Castle.
Well, okay then. That works. Yeah. There were 3 mice. What the hell?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Horseback rides and dinner? Well, I mean, why not?
Sounds tempting. So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gonna transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
I mean, no way would be more character accurate, but why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight.
Gvella Glan.
So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Okay, well, let's ride off to dinner. Alright. Oh, it's a race. Well, in that case, best not to hold back. So this is the racing mechanic. There are several races throughout The Witcher 3. Your horse does eventually run out of stamina, but the good thing is you can kind of like block the other person you're racing against to let your horse regain stamina. But once they pass you, it's kind of difficult to actually get back up in front of them for the same reason. So,
Whoa, Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Oh, nope. Okay, wrong way. Wrong way. Well, damn. So we have got to actually make up some time now. And then the reason why it's hard to actually catch up to, once you fall behind is because you use all the horse's stamina to get ahead. So while it's regaining, you kind of run the risk of actually running behind again. Okay, made it. We won. A fancy dinner.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Yeah, you could have told me.
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped?
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaram dry in return, of course.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How's that?
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
I didn't destroy it.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
Hello.
So?
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make some editing here again.
All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not?
Well, we gotta go this way, apparently.
A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek.
Oh, lordy. Forgive the laundry in the background. Let's see, like I said...
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Like I said, my recording area is in the middle of our house, and, well, the laundry is right
Where's that
close by,
Cinderella
so...
gone to?
Let's see... A beachside thing.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me, but I'll think of something.
Well, here goes the editing. I mean, no point in blurring anything out. Might as well just put a blank screen up. But they did it. Long story short.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Uh-oh. She put us to sleep, and she's probably gonna be gone in the morning.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something.
Why couldn't she just want to leave?
Fyke Isle. The tower.
Oh. Well, hold on. Why am I not wearing shoes? Or gloves? She could have at least put all that back on. Okay, so... I mean, I guess we go there to figure out what she's doing. Wait, hold on. Is there a... There's a boat over here, so we might as well grab that and go over there. No sense in... The fast travel is an equal distance away, so... Alright, let's go over here and run to this boat. I see you, boat. Alright. Jump. Ah, damn, I overshot it. Overshot it. Oh well. Can I get in? Thank you. Now, which way is the end of the boat? Right here? There we go. Alright. Let us just do a U-turn here. Alrighty. And we're off. Back to the Fyke Isle. I said we're off. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Gonna have to edit out that scene that happened earlier, but other than that, not bad. So, Geralt wound up getting lucky. And it wasn't even with the girl, one of the girls he was after, Yennefer. Huh. Oh well. When in Velen. When in Velen. Okay, so I guess we can just squeeze on in here. Might as well leave the helm. Okay. There's really no need to jump there. Maybe I can get in here without having to fight any of these ghouls that are constantly roaming around. Alright, made it. Alright, let's see.
Top floor of the tower.
Oh, she's after what's-his-face's research. The research of that mage that was up there. What do you have to say for yourself, lady?
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, Thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
Okay.
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Uh-oh.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
Selfish.
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
It's suicide, though.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Well, go to Kaer Morhen.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Let her keep the notes.
See you at Kaer Morhen. Beds free of bedbugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Well, I mean, at least we did that. There was no real reason to take those notes away from her. I mean, she wants to research plagues and whatnot. I mean, let her be. Maybe she'll save lives one day. Alright, so that being said, let us check our quests here. Secondary quest. Let's see, we have 2 left. We need to do Wild at Heart and Defender of the Faith, so I guess we'll go ahead and go for Wild at Heart. Let us run toward this area. Wow, that's a long ways away. Could that possibly be? Oh, lovely. I have to go all the way to Blackbough, but there is an exclamation point here, which means another side quest that we could partake in, and another one up here. Let's see. We'll go ahead and complete the quest. Well, if we don't do those, we could get locked out of them, so we might as well try to make it to that fast travel. Alright, so let's go to Orton. And then we'll go to that first exclamation point. Oh, hey. Oh, does that mean I just picked up another side quest? Nope. But, it does mean that... Huh. I would have thought that would have... No, it just showed these question marks. Okay, well, let us put a marker here. So we're going to cut through here and go toward that marker that I just placed.
How do I get my lush to use his head? Ow!
Just contracts. Like I said, we're probably going to hold off on all contracts until we wind up completing most of the game. So that's definitely what we're gonna wind up doing here.
Ugly bastard.
Okay, wolves. Wolves? Ow. Orc. That's different. Alright. Completed the wolves. Alright. So far so good. Not bad. Got some dog tallow, a little bit of ingredients. I could go back for the rest of them, but there's really no point. Alright, let us keep on going here. What do we have in this area over here? Doesn't seem like much.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed. You's the one brought soured.
Well,
What are you
while
doing
we're in
here?
the mood of curing
The sun's
curses.
flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the Old God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Tell me more.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
Well,
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
sure, especially if it's a
I
monster.
suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Okay, but before we do that, let's meditate for at least an hour to regain our health. Alright. Oh, that's an ugly-ass altar. Oh. Have to activate this quest first.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Let's see. Definitely did come from underground. Let's see. Huh. Well, I see that. Well, does that mean there has to be a way to get down there?
An illusion.
There we go. It's not a god at all. It's an ugly something.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Huh. Nope, let's just get rid of him.
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Alright. I'm sure there could have been a diplomatic way to resolve that, but there's no point, really, if killing him will do the trick. Alright, well. Plus I want to loot the place too. Ooh, master-crafted silver sword. Nice. Ooh, more chests. Awesome. Well, let's just go tell them that we just killed their deity, which is probably not a good idea, but whatever.
Anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us. Said if he ever departed, death would await us all. Come on, Tribor. We must tell the others. Only group prayer can save us now.
Well, I mean... Okay, so we do need to repair our sword. So let us go ahead and repair that there's silver sword, and then we will move on to, let's see, secondary quests, Defender of the Faith or Wild at Heart. We still need to do Wild at Heart and Defender of the Faith, so going to do those on the... Well, no, we still have time. Maybe we can at least make it to the start of the mission. Let's see. Where are you, Roach?
Let's go.
Alright, unless I come across a point of interest that will be interesting. There's a fast travel point. Maybe I don't have to ride all the way there. Let us... there we go. Good. Let's see what they got. Okay, talk to the hunter named Neelan. Alright, Neelan, what you got for me?
Staying here.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When did you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Noticed anything strange?
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
Well, we might as well go looking.
Look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hanaket. Keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Well, we will go ahead.
Boy, we're up to our noses in frights and horrors. Imps, Samovillers, Mamoons, flying drakes, pikes, and bats.
Well, okay. Interesting. Merchant, let's see if he has anything worth buying. We do need some more repair kits.
Hard to say.
As have I, as...
What are you offering?
Take a peek if you don't mind.
Nothing really worth it, but we do have stuff to sell, so... Alright, nice. Anything else that I need to get rid of? No, not really. Okay, so with that, I think we're going to call it an episode. On the next episode, we're going to find that guy's wife.
Farewell.
Then move on with the statues quest. Defender of the Faith. They fix all the damaged shrines, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the ladies in the woods. Of the woods. Yeah, so we'll definitely do that. Okay, so we will take care of all of that on the next episode. My name is UfNext. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Later. Leave a like and subscribe.